You might have grown up with parents that put a lot of pressure on you to be successful in the traditional sense, to have the best pay and the best job. I really encourage you to notice your parents' opinions on success. And if yours differ, allow yourself to redefine success. I really encourage you to write down in your journal what success means to you. It's super hard to deprogram that capitalist messaging that you need to be this really hard worker that makes loads of money. Hello, beautiful people. I'm Alessia. It's lovely to connect with those of you that I've never connected with before. Please do say hi in the comments section and introduce yourself. There are a few regulars that watch my videos that I always notice. So life might be just feeling a bit too much at the moment. You might be feeling quite exhausted, a bit overwhelmed. Something that I think has really been a theme in my 20s is wanting to be successful, particularly work success. And at the beginning, that was really motivating for me. I want to create this community and gather all these women together and make them feel really empowered. And I want to have a nice channel that sustains me financially. And I want to be independent and I don't want to work for anybody. That was all great at the beginning, but slowly it's become a bit isolating. It's become quite a lot of pressure. Work takes up so much of my, not only life, like everybody really, but my brain space. At the weekends, I'm thinking about my next video. When I'm watching something or reading something or having a conversation that is inspiring, I'm instantly thinking of how to turn that into content. I'm putting too much pressure on myself to be successful. We live in a capitalist society, so we're gonna have to be gentle with ourselves when it comes to this topic. We're gonna put pressure on ourselves to make money when we live in a world that is so heavily orientated around income and hierarchy and power. This video is in paid partnership with BetterHelp. So this summer you might be feeling the pressure to make the most of the warm weather. A lot of us, when we think of summer, we think of being outside with friends, partying, socializing, being very extroverted. It's very easy to compare yourself to all the people you follow on social media. I just want to put it out there that, your summer can be slow and peaceful and gentle. If you have a holiday, some time to take off work, you don't have to jam-pack that time and make sure that you're really social if that doesn't feel right for you. If you want to be a bit more peaceful, a bit more reclusive, that's okay too. You can also make the most of resources like therapy. Therapy for me, especially during summertime, is a really good way to come back to myself and what's important to me, to reflect on my values rather than comparing myself to other people. If you fancy therapy, BetterHelp can connect you to a therapist who understands your needs. With over 7,000 reviews and a 4.3 rating on Trustpilot, BetterHelp is a platform that you can feel confident trying. If you don't connect with your BetterHelp therapist, that's absolutely fine. You can switch therapists with no additional cost. So if you would like to connect with a BetterHelp therapist like I'm currently doing, you can use my link in the description box or go to betterhelp.com/Southerberry to get 10% off your first month of therapy. So be sure to use my link so you can get that discount. If you are feeling weighed down by the pressure to be successful, please know that you're not alone. I get you. A lot of us get you. A lot of us are in the same boat. Even though we do live in this world that is obsessed with money, at the same time, you are not a working robot. You are a human being that can feel, that can exist in nature, that can show love to somebody else. You are so much more than what you produce. You are so much more than your income. And success, I know it's something that we really put on a pedestal. Oh, I want to be a successful person. I want to be remembered for this work that I did. That can be a fun thing to aim towards for sure, but that isn't what defines your worth. Success doesn't need to always be tied to money and to work. And I think a lot of us know this, but we forget it because we live in a capitalist society. We live in a world where a lot of the messaging out there is saying, oh yes, let's celebrate this person who's won this award for creating this business. Oh yes, let's celebrate this person who's ranked one of the most rich people. We really do get brainwashed to view success as something that's inherently tied to money. But in my opinion, the most successful people in my life are the people that are listening to what they want to do, that are encouraging community and love in the world. We really can change our definitions of success and remind ourselves, okay, my goal in life is not to be this workaholic that achieves all these financial goals but that neglects her social life. My goal is to live a life that pleases me as much as I can. Obviously, we all have to work, and money is just something we do have to think about a lot because of the structure of our society. But when you do have that wiggle room to think about what you really want and what success really does mean to you, take it. Like for me, a successful day is one that starts with me waking up excited, raring to go. And that tends to happen when I'm seeing people I love, when I'm listening to music I love, when I'm pouring my time and energy into writing and researching and creating videos. You might have grown up with parents that put a lot of pressure on you to be successful in the traditional sense, to have the best pay and the best job. I really encourage you to notice your parents' opinions on success. And if yours differ, allow yourself to redefine success. I really encourage you to write down in your journal what success means to you. It's super hard to deprogram that capitalist messaging that you need to be this really hard worker that makes loads of money. It takes so much effort and awareness to break out of that horrible spell that ultimately just benefits the uber rich, the 1% that just want kind of compliant workers. I really believe that you deserve to live a life that you're going to look back on and be proud of and be satisfied with. I want you to make beautiful memories. I want you to be able to honour your needs. I want you to be creative. I say I want you. This is what I want for myself. I think I'm just putting it on to you because I'm filming a video to post online. But really, this is something I'm saying to myself. You might be feeling the pressure to work really hard and make your business thrive. You might feel the pressure to get all these essays done. Maybe you're a student. Life might be coming at you quite hard at the moment. I'm in my late 20s, and when I was younger, I definitely had some visions of what this time of my life would look like. I definitely thought it was going to be very fun and glamorous, and I was going to be just super successful and stable. And it's not quite like that. And that's okay. It can be a lot, and sometimes I wish it was like that. A lot of us in our 20s are going through the same thing. We're not alone, and we're not failures just because our life isn't picture perfect. If there are things missing in your life, that is normal. Welcome to the human experience. We're imperfect. That does not reflect badly on you. It's just life. But do you know what does reflect well on you? That you keep going. I'm sure you've made yourself really proud. I'm also sure you don't really stop to recognise this. all the good in your life, all the things that you have achieved for yourself. I'm really proud of myself because I have some really great friends, and I'm not going to say I've achieved them, but you know, my friends are great people, and that says something about me. In the past, I had friends that didn't really treat me very well. I surrounded myself with some slightly questionable characters. I don't do that anymore. I'm also proud of myself for taking myself on walks all the time. That's something I can really rely on to make me feel good, that younger me didn't really know existed. Younger me didn't know that I could go for a walk and look at the trees and just feel that sense of awe. What are you proud of yourself for? It can be so simple, but I want you to acknowledge it. I want you to think of a moment in the recent past where you felt really good, where you felt really connected, where you felt really present, where you felt really happy. And I want you to just go back into that memory and immerse yourself in that moment and let yourself live it out again. And it can be the most simple thing. The moment that I'm personally going to go back to is being with my partner next to a little river with over 20 ducks. They all came and perched by us. They were really trusting of us. Yeah, we were just sat with them, relaxing. My partner even managed to stroke one of them. And I just felt so at peace and so detached from what do I need to do? Who am I? What do I look like? I was just so present in the moment with some lovely ducks and a lovely person, feeling no pressure to be anything or do anything. It's really good to go back to moments like that and remind ourselves that we can feel that way. And that's what life's all about. So let's have a moment together to just go back to a really lovely memory. Just close your eyes and go back. What can you hear, see, smell, feel? Allow yourself to break into a smile if you want to, if it feels natural. Take a deep breath if you're not already breathing deeply. I really hope you enjoyed that video. I hope it helped to reinforce that you're a human being, not a human doing, if that makes sense. I really appreciate you sitting with me for the whole of the video. Please do subscribe, like, and get in the comment sections, chat with each other, be kind, introduce yourselves to me, tell me a bit about who you are and what makes you you. I'll see you soon with another video. Thank you so much, angels.